People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, people elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located purplebutterfly-soaps.myshopify.com, my blog, purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. And today I'm in my bathroom sitting at my vanity, about to clean up stuff. And I want to do a lather test to show you the difference between a commercial brand and my soaps. And because there was a particular thing I noticed about a commercial soap that was given to me as a gift. It was my favorite scent growing up. It's a known scent, it's a known color, it's a known brand. But compared to my soaps, I noticed a very distinctive difference, and I'm going to share that with you now. So, come with me over here. Okay. Here I have a basket of soaps. Because literally, every soap that I sell, every soap that I use, I have my own. Sometimes they get stuck together. That's the Orchard Ghost. That's the Best Friends. Aqua de Jo. Here's that commercial brand I was telling you about. That's baby powder. We'll use these two for the test. Okay, this brand, most people know this shape and this color. So, and this scent. Just let your water get warm. Because washing your hands with cold water is sucky. I'm going to have on gloves for this test for the simple fact that I have ointment on my hands that have to stay there the whole time the ointment is there. The contact dermatitis came back. Okay, that's warm enough. Now I'm going to count how long it takes to get a lather. I'm going to bring you closer so you can see. That should be good. Now, added water my hands, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, now we have a lather. Add a little more water, see if I get some bubbles. Okay, cool. Pretty standard, right? Now let's rinse every trace of that off. Wet my hand, wet my soap. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I already got bubbles. A lot of bubbles. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I gave it the same amount of time, but as you can tell, my soap lathers faster. Add more water, get many, many, many more bubbles. Look at that. And mine rinses away quicker too. Done. Okay. Let me come over here where my towels are. Dry my hands. Let me tell you the main difference. The commercial product is not necessarily using all natural ingredients. There are certain soaps made by that particular brand that they took the word soap off of the label because they added ingredients that turns it into a cosmetic, but they didn't want the label cosmetic, so they just left that part blank, which technically is illegal because a soap has to actually say the word soap on the label. And the only claim I can make after putting the word soap on the label is that it cleans skin. I can't say it does this, it does that, blah, blah, blah. I could put that stuff in the description when people want to know the attributes of a particular product, but I cannot label it as anything other than soap and clean skin. Otherwise, it has to have the cosmetic label. There's a couple of soaps I have, like the turmeric and almond milk soap. It tends to brighten skin because of the turmeric, and the almond milk is gentle for the skin, so forth, so on. But I can't put that on the label. I can put that in the description on my website. But if someone say, hey, what does the soap do? The only thing I'm legally allowed to say is it cleans skin. So when companies try to, let's say, work around descriptions, go look at a bar of soap at your local store or whatever and see if it says the word soap or if it says beauty bar, which is their way of round saying, soap. Also, if they don't want the label cosmetic, they might just flat out leave it off of there and not say beauty bar, cosmetic, or soap. So, yeah. My soaps say soap because they are soap. They are made to clean skin. That's what they do. From an ingredient list that you can find at Kroger's, I use all natural oils. I use everything nature-based, whether it be lard, tallow, which I haven't made a tallow soap in a while because tallow has become mad expensive, olive oil, coconut oil, palm oil. There's been a controversy about palm oil being sustainable or not sustainable, so I haven't used that ingredient in a while. But in this place, I have cocoa butter. I don't use shea butter for the simple fact that I'm allergic to shea, but if someone is really interested in the shea butter soap, I have friends that make soap, I can refer them. But every ingredient is found in my kitchen because it's an all-natural product. So if you look at how commercial soaps are made and how my soaps are made, and you just seen a real-time lather test, can't talk today, lather test, which would you rather? A soap that takes almost 30 seconds just to get a little lather before it starts cleaning, or a soap that lathers in 10 seconds or less and you get your cleaning done, get the nice smell going, and then get on with your day? That's all I'm saying. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located at PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com, my blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye now. I gotta finish cleaning my vanity. I have all my perfumes on this table and I'm OCD. They have to be in a certain order. When they're out of order, it drives me back. So I'm going to finish cleaning up in here, and I'm going to see you guys later. Bye now. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located at PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com, my blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. And I have some oils cooling here, too hot to touch to make soap with. I have some live water cooling down. That's also too hot. So I'm going to go over what I'm making, and then I'll bring you back when everything's ready to go. This scent is going to be Indian Sandalwood. Someone asked me if I had a spa-like scent. And maybe it's sandalwood. And I have Indian sandalwood. I don't know what a spa-like scent is. So I'm assuming spas are relaxing colors or energizing colors. So I have a combination of both. I have cotton candy pink, sea foam green, shimmer gold, and bright yellow raincoat. So I'm going to put those together. In the meantime, this was a gift from JoJo. I'm going to put it in my spoon bouquet. But we're going to open it up so you can see. Yeah. This is the perfect spatula for soaping. And it came from Custom Craft Tools. And this set has an elongated spatula made out of silicone with a metal base. And it even has the flexible part at the top. And the rest are just fun sizes. Yeah. Oh, look, an edge scraper. But this is a tiny edge scraper. Okay. That's what they call this. It's called an edge scraper because it's made to scrape the edges of certain shapes of bows, which is why this works for this type of bow. And they're going to live in here now. Might have to move my stainless steel spoons, but yeah. And that's going to go over there. I did move certain things out of there just to make room, like my silicone covered stainless steel whisk and the tongs and a couple of knives and my vegetable peeler that I use as a beveling tool. So that way it's not as cluttered and I can reach and get whichever one I need, so forth and so on. In the meantime, I had a label. Where'd it go? Oh, there we go. It's from a company called Waffles. With an interesting spelling. And it says it's a global leader in kitchenware since 1996. Waffles has been focusing on high quality products, including collection of proposals in the healthy baking and cooking lines, such as baking pan, universal lids, whisks, cooking tongs. We care about the quality product. We care about the product's quality, such as 100% food grade material and durability. After sales service, please feel free to contact us if you have any questions about the product, such as defective or shortage, etc. We offer you the best service. Good to know, good to know. In the meantime, this smells amazing. Okay. I figured out the problem with the microphone. It's not the microphone itself, it's the receiver. As you could tell, it's working. For some reason, the receiver is supposed to be able to pick up my voice from 20 feet away with just the C jack plugged into the phone. And it hasn't been doing that. What it's been doing instead, the green light doesn't even come on. But if I plug it into the wall outlet, it has a separate opening just so. So I'm testing something. The green light is on and the receiver is not actually plugged into the phone. It is plugged into the wall charger and it's next to the phone. But as long as the green light is steady on the receiver, it's picking up my voice. So maybe that's a loophole, but at least I discovered it, so that way I don't have to have it plugged into the phone continuously. Because, well, I'm going to show you what it is. This is the receiver that plugs into the phone jack. this is my charger cord. When it's not connected, the green light goes off. So I'm thinking there's something, I mean, it's not supposed to do that, but I'm glad I discovered it, because as long as that's working, the voice is picking up. So now I don't have to actually have it attached to the phone, just close to the phone where it's within the 20 feet range so it could pick up my voice. So I'm going to put that on the clamp next to the phone, so that way it can't go anywhere. But that way, if I need to pick up the phone to show something or move it closer or move it back, it's all golden. Yeah. I also found out that the new camera had a default, so it kept turning off at the 2-minute mark, which was really annoying. So I went through and had everything set for unlimited. I made sure my memory was clear, so that way I have room to do everything. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and make this soap. Because of the amount of lard and soy short in it, those colors have solidified. But the lye water is still slightly warm, so that will heat those up when it's time. I even tried to stir it to get it back to being loose. But, yeah. Not my first rodeo. I know what to do for that. In the meantime, let's get the colors back in the cup. As soon as the soap heats up, it will break up the solidness of those colors and allow them to blend normally. I have my number 9 mode and my overflow mode, because basically this is going to be an in-the-pot swirl. Or actually, no, I'm thinking it's going to be a one-pot swirl. So after I mix up everything and pour the colors in, I'm not going to need this bowl anymore. I will need my other bowl though. It's smaller. That way I can just literally pour directly in. So we'll move this over here for now. Yeah. That probably didn't make no sense, but I know what I mean. And that's not going to work, because as soon as this vibrates, it's going to flop everywhere. So let's just revamp this setup. Actually, let's make sure all of the goodness is in there. Okay. Basically, I'm just going to move this other set of soap pots out the way. And we'll put this over there. I'm going to get my shield, because this might be a little messy. It's a smaller batch. There we go. Now we're about ready. Let me move this closer so you can see. You should be able to see. Or get the general gist there. Right back. This is going to go quickly. It's either going to really mess up or it's going to be smooth as silk, because I'm soaping a little warm. Okay. And in fact, let me go ahead and get my thermometer, which I just had. I don't know. I keep misplacing stuff. I just had it too. Let's check the temperature here, and then I check the temperature over there. Oh well, we're not going to worry about it. basically I'm going to do everything quickly. Just pass the lotion, make some colors, and go for what I Soy short tends to thicken up the batch a little. And that's a false tray, so let's keep going. That's almost a trace. Oh, and it smells amazing. But it's all good. As long as there's some kind of trace or emulsification, it's going to work. When you have a false trace and you have to literally start over, that there's a problem. Good. I'll show you. That's not a problem in a second. I'm going to do a one-pot swirl. It's called a one-pot wonder, actually. But the one-pot swirl method, basically all the colors get blended, put in a single pot, and poured all at one time. So it literally takes no time to make a really incredible looking swirl. Now we get the edge scraper. Ooh, this looks nice. It's right in that corner edge. There. Now, these all come over here, where I have room to work, and then everything's going to go in here. That hardly makes sense, but you'll see in a minute what I'm doing. In fact, I'm going to bring it over from this angle, so you can see better. Making sure that the microphone is still with us, shall we say. Okay. And the heat broke up those frozen colors right up. Bringing that to like a medium trace. Now I'm going to get these lighter colors before I ready. way, if you try to blend another color, that color will muddy up the color that you blend after, which is why you do those last. Now the thing about the One Pot Wonder, the color that you want to be on the top, you put that in first. So I'm going to go with the golden first. So that way the top of the gold. You want to pour it from a side instead of from the spout. That'll make sense soon. And then I think we're going to go with the pink next. And that's going on the side of the bow, so that way it doesn't break through. It just kind of moves the color on over. That's what I mean. And then we're going to hit it with the yellow, pouring it on the side so it moves the color over, but doesn't break through. And then last but not least is the bright yellow raincoat. Oh, well, I now have a mess to clean up. Twice. Yeah, that was too close to the edge. Okay, now let's show you what I have. See how I move the colors over? And then it's going to pour from here, so that way it makes a very specific effect. But first, I have to clean up this soapy mess I just made. Bear with me. And this is why we do not take off the shield and all that stuff until we're done soaping. Okay, I'm just going to hit that with a towel. And then I'm going to take the overflow and scrape it right into that node. I wish I had the placemat further to the edge, because that way it wouldn't be quite as much of a mess. I'll just move it in now. So yeah, there we go. Now in the meantime, that's a good time to resolve all this. Let's get it right on in there. And the same thing with these. Pour it into the overflow. I think I'm running out of time with this, so we'll fix that later. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and pour this. I think it's supposed to be at an angle. Yeah, it is. So, new plan. caterpillar. The texture cat. Yeah. There we go. And I'm going to just pour it right in. At this point, I could take the shield off. Okay. That's about right. Okay, that's full. And as you can tell, it poured out like a stripe. So now it's going to pour directly into here. And make a whole new pattern. One Pot Wonder is basically the quickest swirl you can do. And I poured too much, so it's overflowing. But I got a very specific way I'm going to fix that. A little unorthodox, but it will work. Let me reset this before I do anything else. Okay. Now, wrong spoon. When you overflow like that, just so you don't mess up your pattern, you take a spoon, slide it in, let it gather, pull it out, pour that into your overflow, and maybe do it again. And now it's under the level of that mold. Now we'll just go ahead and swirl the top into something cute. And that's finished. Basically, I overestimated the size of the batch. I was going for 48, and apparently I mixed up 64, so I have a lot of extra. And now I know why the mold was acting screwy. I didn't tighten it. So, yeah, let's get that done now. There we go. And in the meantime, we'll find the top for that because it's going to go sleep. This is now going to go in here. This is the size of a face bar. So, yeah, there'll be a couple of face-ups with this pattern. Except for the fact that it's square instead of round, it's going to be for the face. Okay, now I'll take this, scrape all of this goodness. is starting to thicken up. So basically I did that right on time, which is why I wanted to get that one filled up, because I knew it was accelerating. And if it's going to accelerate, it needs to accelerate in the mold instead of while I'm pouring into the mold, because we don't want soap on a stick. Alright, it's just the easiest way to explain it. Okay, now we're going to scrape all these edges into the overflow. And when I say it thickened up, I mean it thickened up. Literally. Like putty now. But it's okay because it's all mixed up. It's soap. Now we gotta do is wait for it to harden. One good thing about accelerated soaps, when it hardens up and everything, it makes scraping the bowl out to its natural conclusion 100% easier. Because it just becomes putty. The shimmer gold has become like a dull tan. Hopefully, when it heats up, it'll do that C-pop thing where that color will come back. Okay. And then a bright yellow rain jacket. It's finally showing up as yellow. Now, since the main part of the batch is not solid yet, I'm going to mix those in. So that way it doesn't quite look like silly putty. If that makes sense. So we'll take the back's end of this, push it through. And then just kind of give it a swirl. That way. It doesn't look like I silly puttied it into the mold. It'll just look like I put a design on top. And there's a couple of bubbles. That's going to harden up before the 18 hours. And that's fine. It might even need a smaller curing time. Bubbles. Hold on. Let's fix those bubbles. There we go. Maybe a little gold glitter for the top. Or maybe, ooh, No. We're going to go with the Into the Mystic biodegradable glitter. Give it a nice silver effect. First, I got to change out these gloves. Because they're totally coated. Now, into the Mystic.